And we're live.
Hi, babies.
Uninvolved.
Hi.
Hello.
Today we have Nadia and Lucy, both my babies.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
And we were really excited to have Lucy on today. Actually, Nadia was really excited to have Lucy on today.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a whole series on bringing students in, either like about to graduate college students or recently graduated students, just to talk about like what the next step is. But you're in the middle of your college experience, Lucy. And the last time you were on this podcast, I think it was before you started college. Is that right?
Facts.
So, I was wondering if you wanted to share with our listeners what your experience has been in college and whether or not it's different from what you were expecting. And I think you have to speak up a little bit because your volume's a little bit low.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at Northeastern University, and I'm a second year, and it is March 30th, 2026, so my spring semester of my senior year. What was the question?
Senior year?
Of my sophomore year. Yes.
The question is whether or not your college experience so far has been what you expected it to be before you started college.
I don't think I really had any expectations before college. Like, nothing was very surprising. Like, I didn't really have that many expectations, but of the expectations that I had, it is the same, I think. I don't know. I kind of just went into it. Like, I wasn't thinking this is going to happen and I'm going to do this and this and this. I was just doing it.
That's probably good because I feel like lately I've been hearing students sometimes talk about how college is different from what they thought it was going to be and they were disappointed. So it's probably good that you weren't expecting anything.
Yeah, I think people just have this perception of what it is. But I wasn't really sure because I was also going abroad my first semester, so I was already unsure what was happening. And then I was in Boston, so I was also unsure, but it was like I didn't really have any expectations besides like what I got from Nadia's experience, but I wasn't really expecting that to happen to me. It was just like something I was aware of.
So we have students that are that are just finding out what schools they've gotten into. And do you have any advice for picking a college and what to do before and when you first start college? Since it's fresh for you.
For picking a college, I don't really know. I'm so indecisive, and we always said that I was going to have such a hard time choosing a college. And I had a bunch of options. Well, not a bunch. I wasn't particularly excited about a single option I had, but I feel like the decision was still pretty easy for me. So, I don't know what that means. Like, trust your
Go with
gut,
your gut.
maybe? Yeah.
I was going to say jinx.
What?
I was going to say jinx. We said at the same time.
Oh. Copy that. What was I saying?
And also, what advice you have for people as they transition to college?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't get into my top schools originally, and I feel like I was upset about that. And people were always like, "You'll end up where you need to be," and I was like, "That's dumb." But now I'm at Northeastern, and I did end up where I needed to be, and I love Northeastern. So I guess I'm just another person that's gonna say you'll end up where you need to be.
I feel the same
But
way.
I don't know. I didn't get into Middlebury and Berkeley, And those were my top 2 choices. And then like other UCs, I thought I wanted to go to a UC, but I'm so glad I don't go to a UC. And I like every part of Northeastern.
Why are you glad that you're not at a UC?
I don't know. I like having my separate life. I feel like if I was at a UC, just based on what other people at my school are doing, like, I don't know, it works for some people, but I like how there's like separation. There's like a clear separation. And I like that I got to like start over. Like I went to Europe, and I also am glad that I got out of California because I think that I'm going to want to go back. And this is the easiest time for me to get out of California. So I'm glad I got to experience the East Coast because I don't know when else it would be this easy.
Yeah, you had thoughts about going to UC also, Nadia. And you, even while you were abroad, your first year of college, you were like, I should have gone to, and you named a UC that you got into.
Santa
Um,
Barbara.
I think she said I should have gone to San Diego.
No, I said it was Santa Barbara that I wanted to go to. But yeah, I wasn't actually sure that I made the right choice until probably second year. I had a really great time first year, but I think like overall, like looking back at it, but I wasn't really sure in my decision until second year. And obviously I didn't like apply to transfer or anything like that, but you know, I was unsure. And I agree. You're going to end up wherever you end up. It's going to be the right fit for you no matter if it's, your top choice or not. And Northeastern was also not necessarily my top choice, but I'm really glad that I ended up here. So
Okay,
people
you
keep
two,
telling me,
go ahead.
people keep telling me that they think that I would be a Husky ambassador, like the people that give the tours.
yeah, it's low-key pretty competitive. So if you
Yeah,
want
I
to
know.
do that, you better
You
get
should
on
do
it.
it.
I'm an ambassador for my college, First College of Social Sciences.
Okay, so this might be a hard question to answer, but both of you guys said you are where you're supposed to be. Can you name the top reason why Northeastern is the right place for you?
Just all of the experience I had, like being able to go abroad my first semester and also maybe going abroad, like everyone's always moving in and out. And I like that. I wanted that experience and all of the thing. Like I love Kaio, like, cause it's like sorority, but it's also not very intense, but I can also be involved in other things. And I like all the people that I meet because I feel like they're all like actually motivated. Sometimes. And um and the co-op thing. I'm on co-op
The
right now, and I
the
think
co-op
the co-op
the little
thing,
co-op thing they do.
co-op
What?
thing.
Well,
I'm
I
on
said, what's the
co-op.
one reason? I did say what's the one
She
reason. But I think if I were to wrap it up in one like common thread, um, you like the dynamic aspect of being at Northeastern, where things are always changing.
Yeah, and the opportunities
Mhm.
to
she can't just pick one.
What about you, Nadia?
I would say the same thing. Honestly, the dynamic, well, okay. This is like a long answer to my one answer, but the dynamic part of it was something that I was scared about because I am not the best with quick changes, but honestly, it's been like better for me than I would have thought. But I think it's really easy for me to answer this question because I can look back at like everything that's happened in the past 4 years, and it's like truly the opportunities that I've gotten here at Northeastern. Like I don't think that I would have like, for example, if I went to UCSB, I say this a lot, like, I don't think I would have taken the same initiative and gotten the experiences that I've had through, like, my co-op and through my dialogue and my NUN experience. Like, I don't think I would have gotten that in the same way. Like, I wouldn't have gotten that same experience at another school. And the reason why it happened at Northeastern is because everyone does it, and they help you so much they help you a lot to get to this point. So now it just feels natural, but like if I didn't have that push or wasn't surrounded by a like big group of motivated people, I don't think that I wouldn't be the place I am now.
Mm-hmm. So Northeastern normalized the idea of learning outside of the classroom.
Yeah. The learning outside the classroom, I did learn a lot inside the classroom as well. It's cool to see how all of it has like connected for me, but probably not super easy for Lucy to look at it now because I don't know. She
Halfway in.
hasn't, yeah. But
Okay. Speaking of the you and Lucy difference or being there together, you two are, I only know one other sister couple that go to the same school together. I mean, like a set of sisters.
uninvolve me.
No, no, no. I only know one other set of sisters that go to the same school. And Nadia, that's your friends, your roommate and her sister. Actually, you have two friends like that at Northeastern.
I have a
lot of
I
people at
have- I know
Northeastern
it.
have siblings.
I have
Oh,
know at
really?
least 4
A
or 5
lot.
people with siblings, older and younger. I know.
Oh, I don't know anybody else outside of Northeastern then.
Yeah, I do. My friend Mira and her brother.
Oh, yeah.
They both
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to
yeah.
USC.
That is true.
I mean, I don't know. It isn't very common. Maybe I don't know. It's not that common. It's just very common here.
Mm-hmm. So my question, I guess you might not be able to have a perspective on this because again, Northeastern has normalized it, but what are your thoughts on going to the same school as your sibling? I'll start
I mean,
with Lucy.
I mean, it's a big school and we're in different years and also we're different majors. So
yeah.
there's no overlap at all besides gymnastics. So there's that, but we've been doing gymnastics together our whole life. So and also going to the same school our whole lives, but then
Yeah.
so like it's not a big change, but I'm never just running into her because we're not taking the same classes. And a lot of because my classrooms are in different buildings than hers are in, we live in different places, like on different sides. So we're only seeing each other at gymnastics or like if we plan something. So it doesn't feel like such a huge, I feel like it's not as big of a deal as people make it seem like, oh, you go to the same school as your sister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Lucy. But to add on, I think even though we only run into each other if we like plan to hang out or have dinner or are at practice or gymnastics related things, we have a lot of mutual friends in other ways apart from her just being my sister. Like, I think, and it's because of her sorority or it's because like my friend knows so it's like it is
That is true.
crazy in that way to see how like there's like connections within friend groups that could lead me back to Lucy, which is like just kind of silly.
We
But
know
I
some
think
of the same people.
yeah, we know some of the same people and not because like she introduced them to me or I introduced them to her, which I think is kind of funny. But for me, I feel like Lucy came to Northeastern at a time where I was like, I'm kind of still in it, but a little bit less. I'm just like kind of being sick of Boston, and I was just like stuck in like, I don't know. I wanted to be around family, but also like liked being in Boston. And when I started Northeastern, like we still had my aunt and my cousins and my uncle living in New York, so they were really close. But then after my first year, they left. So it was like I felt like I was just super separated from the rest of you guys. But then when Lucy came, then it's like, have like a little piece of like you have a family member nearby just for sake of uh comfort. But it's not like we hang out that often or even like chat that often.
Um, yeah, well, last night we had family, like Sunday dinner,
Mhm.
and
Involved
my
me.
sister was like, "When are they coming home? It feels
Who
like
said
they've been
that?
gone." Carmela.
Mm.
She's like, "Isn't it like they've been gone for a really long time? Shouldn't they be coming home already?"
And we're not even halfway through.
Yeah. Like we just hit our halfway mark through our co-op.
Yeah.
Although we are coming home for Memorial Day.
Yeah. But that wasn't
like,
originally planned.
especially I know.
We were
I
gonna go
know.
home like the first time in July, which is a long time.
And I don't know what it is about this year. I just like it's like started in the summer before we even got to Boston. I was like already like, ugh, I just miss California. And I don't know if I miss California, if I miss the Bay Area, or if I just miss family. But like it's getting harder and harder to like be across the country. But like Lucy said in the beginning, this is like the perfect time to do so. I don't know when and where I'll be going to medical school, but like, you know,
Well,
This
as
is
your
my
mother,
time.
I'm glad that you guys are together. It makes
Mhm,
I didn't realize that I didn't necessarily wish for this to happen,
mhm,
but there's a couple things. One, I was glad that Nadia liked Northeastern enough that she didn't make it look bad for Lucy. So Lucy
mhm,
was interested in going. So that I was
mhm,
like, okay, good, good. I'm glad Nadia likes where she's going because she's not making it look bad to Lucy. And then two, I didn't realize how much easier it would be for me to have you both at the same school. Like, I
mhm,
don't know what I would do during spring break or whatever if I had to like pick who I was going to go visit. And I just go
mhm.
once to the East Coast and I get to see both of you. So that's great.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So I was when you guys were applying, when Lucy was applying, I was looking forward to being able to check out a different school. But now I'm so glad that you guys are at the same school.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, I'm going to take this conversation to another place, which is what we were talking about before we started recording.
Mhm,
And this podcast, originally started out as being something related to like health issues that are pertinent to college aged women. Actually,
mhm.
before Nadia came on, it was
Yeah.
like pelvic floor issues, and then it was health issues for college age women. And now we've gone lots of different directions, like lifestyle of college age student. But anyways, going back to the health thing, all of us are tired. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit and share what is making you tired these days and what maybe you might want to do about it. For me, I just got back from Japan um, less than a week ago, and I was not jet lagged. But I feel like I have delayed onset jet lag. Like, it's been 4 days, and now I'm tired, like, I'm so sleepy, like, I just wanna, like, take a nap in the middle of the day, but,
Mhm.
so it is 6:45 in California right now, and I think I'm gonna go to bed at, like, 8, like, so early, and that's what I'm gonna do about it. What about you, Lucy?
Um, well, I try to go to bed early. I try to go to bed before 11, but I also don't need to go. I'm working in person tomorrow, but I don't need to go in as early, so that's nice. I won't, what was I saying?
You don't have to go in too early.
Oh, yeah. I don't need to go in too early, so I'll be able to catch up on some sleep. What else am I gonna do? Probably just gonna nap.
Why
for
are you so
about the
tired
week.
though?
Well, this weekend was busy. It's also hard because we had a competition, and then it's like hard because throughout the week all my friends are also on co-op, and if they're not on co-op, they're in classes, but it's like 9 like 8 to 6 we're all busy, and then we're tired. We're not Sometimes we do stuff throughout the week and we'll hang out, but not really, so it feels like we need to catch up on hanging out, or we make plans and do things over the weekend. So instead of relaxing over the weekend, it's like it's just as busy as during the week, but it's I keep forgetting what I was saying. It's just as busy. It's huh. It's just as busy through the week, but it's with fun stuff. So it's not like annoying, like I'm busy all the time, but it's just like I'm busy all the time. So there's not a lot of time. There's not a lot of downtime.
Well, I did get surprised to get a text message from you, 3:30 a.m. Boston time. So that might have been why you were tired.
When was that? Saturday night?
That was so
Friday night?
long
Saturday,
ago.
Sunday morning. Sunday morning.
No,
I
that was
think. Oh
Saturday
no, no,
morning.
Saturday
Saturday
morning.
morning,
Friday
Friday night.
night.
You were at a
Yeah,
frat.
that could be it too.
It's pretty normal for a Saturday night. Or, I mean, a Friday
Frat,
night.
For a Friday night, and I'm
frat parties go until 3 in the morning.
no.
No.
Well, I was at a frat party, but we have friends. I would went to. It was like an after thing. I wasn't at the frat house until 3 in the morning, but we were just hanging out.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Nadia? Why are you tired these days?
I feel like there's not enough time in the day or the week to do the things that I want to do. So I feel like I don't know. I just always feel like I have so much to do, and then I go to work and I'm like 9 to 5 doing my stuff, can't really multitask and do the things outside of work that I need to accomplish. Although I do try, but I shouldn't. Um, and then I have practice. We had a meet this weekend. Like, I want to hang out with my
I get
friends, and
to
I go out with
nap.
my friends. I don't even have time for a nap because when I wake up from the nap, I'm just grumpy. I have
I'm
to eat. I
involving
have
time
to
for a
go
nap.
grocery shopping. Um, yeah, there's just like a lot of things that need to get accomplished, and it feels like there's not enough time in the day. But I'm also like actively trying to hang out with my friends and do the fun things that I always do, which is not super helpful for my sleeping habits. I'm also just very good at not getting a lot of sleep and also waking up early when I don't have to. But this week was just particularly hard because our competition was on on Sunday, and I just last night I just did not want to go to work today. I was just not in the mood. So then today I woke up just not in a bad mood, just not in the mindset to be going to work. So the rest of the day was just kind of eh. And so now here we are. But yeah, I just feel like I'm always busy doing something. And not that most of the things are good things, even if it is stuff on my to-do list, but I don't know. There's no time for downtime. And now it's almost April, so I'm just stressed.
Which brings up the elephant in the room.
What?
How is your MCAT studying going, Nods?
Horrible. Yeah, to like recreate Lucy's face. Yeah, it's like not going well, but not in like and I'm studying and not doing well. It's just like I feel like one, I don't have time for it, and two, I'm not making enough time for it. And it's just hard to balance those things. But like what's done is done. It's like I can't really go back and study more. I just have to
But you could.
reevaluate in 2 months to see where I'm at and see if I need to move my test.
Maybe you can get some help.
Yeah, I'm obviously I'm not opposed to that. I'm just like not even at the point where I need to be to like even evaluate it, but we'll see. I mean, I will, but it's just like a matter of when.
Okay. So last question, not Lucy, I don't know when it will be, when's the next time you're going to come on this podcast? But now that you're at your midpoint of college-ish, what do you imagine yourself doing after you're done with college?
I don't really know yet. I'm doing my first co-op right now, and I feel like I'm not really thinking about it, or I'm not making a decision until maybe after I reflect on this co-op, or maybe after I figure out my second one and if I like what I'm doing, because like it's great that I get the opportunity to um explore it, like working in certain places in real life. So it's nice. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm just gonna be like more go with the flow with it until I do my co-ops and figure out what I do and don't like, because then that helps it. It's a little bit more clear. But I know that there are like options, like I could go to grad school and get like a master's in like either in one of the things that I'm interested in, like public policy or public administration, or like even maybe social work or something like that. But I feel like I'm just gonna apply. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna apply for jobs that I'm interested in the end, and not think about grad school unless I feel like I've gotten to a point where I need to go to grad school to do the things that I want to do, or to apply to a job or work somewhere that I want to work at. Or if I'm not getting a job, maybe. But my my goal is to find a political science related job when I graduate. I really like what I'm doing right now, and I would do this, but again, it's the only real experience I have. So I don't want to say that this is it. I think I'm
Mhm.
just like waiting to see what happens.
All right. Cool. I can't wait to ask you that question after 2 more years. See what you're going to say.
I'm going to say, I'm running for president.
You said that 2 years ago.
It's
Still a
going to
possibility.
happen. Sure is.
All
You
right. Well,
never
thanks
know.
for coming on today, Lucy. It was nice having you again. Hope you come back again.
Thanks.
I'll consider it.
I had to force her, so whatever.
It's my bedtime.
All right,
Same,
listeners. Well, if you
girl.
want her back, let us know.
Like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite emoji is.
Yeah, that.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
And
everybody.
subscribe to
Bye,
me too.
guys.